Time travel. Time travel, time travel. Why the fuck not? Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh, heck, one of the incident of Azkaban uses time travel in this movie and never ever again after this movie. There's a time machine thing that uses MacGuffin used to that's a necklace that use time travel as a plot device as easy fix for pretty much everything for Miley's problem, so that way she keeps on making it to class on time. She said that's why she uses it mostly for to make it onto class on time. So what is so why is this? It's you can use this for stupid stuff like that. Why is it never ever used again after the third installment? This MacGuffin, this giant, convenient MacGuffin that can fix so many things and prevent our characters from being stupid assholes. Oh god, maybe I'm thinking too much on this, am I? Let's talk about the movie, shall we? This time travel movie. That's the worst time travel movie I thought before Avengers Endgame came out. I thought this was the worst time travel movie. It is. Still, at least Avengers Endgame has some consistency in telling a coherent story. Enough to get a 10 out of 10, no, but I'm not going to talk about that movie that time. Why that gets a 5 out of 10, this gets a 0 out of 10, Azkaban does. I'm going to talk about that movie some other time, Endgame. Again, the IMAX Enhanced version. Oh, yes. So Azkaban, Harry runs away from home because he's had enough of his legal guidance, bullshit of how they're mistreating him. So he doesn't care where he goes. He just says anywhere's better than here. So he gets on a magic bus and he goes to Hogwarts and makes it to Hogwarts in his next semester at Hogwarts. And he reunites his old friends Miley and Hermione and Arnold. Hermione's got boobs now and her woman hips now. She now has a woman's body now. Finally. She finally has a woman's body, and Ronald now has well, his voice gone deeper. Finally, he's gone deep. No, wait, that's the first one. His voice gets deep. He looks almost the same. Can't say for Miley and Harry, who look practically different compared to the last time we saw them. Now, if I'm saying that they just look different, well, that's because there's not that much character change that they go through in this one, or that much difference characters since last time we saw them. Yes. This is when the third one comes, when the character development starts to come to a halt. And starts wanting to keep the character in their comfort zones instead of involving them. For the rest of this movie, and the ones after this until we get to Deathly Hallows Part 2 is when it wants to take a forward into development of characters again. But by then, the damage is too done. Much done. I swear this franchise rotted my fucking brain. More than 2017's Justice League did, you know, franchise did. Any franchise could have. More than Home Alone movies did, I say, and that's how much these movies rotted my brain, you know? Oh. At least Justice League was good. On 2017. It's not great, it's just good. It's 5 out of 10 of all the stuff I mentioned, I guess. So how do you make it Discovery will be in the visibility cloak and finds out who the prisoner of Azkaban is, that was friends with the his parents that betrayed him, and now he wants to stop bloodthirst, wants to kill them. And I think that's where the movie starts. No wait, that's not when the movie starts. I just realized the movie starts, the main plot of the movie kind of starts right at the halfway point. Much like the second one. How it starts right at the halfway point. And the rest is just filler. And cheap fucking gags for the sake of gags. Because it's funny. And so Ronald broke his hand, and now he's handicapped in a hospital bed, and broke his hand and his other bones after it's revealed that his mouse was no longer a mouse, but had a spell on to be a mouse, and he was just a creepy weirdo. As Ronald's pet was really a human, creepy weirdo that looks like a pedophile. For years, got turned into a mouse, and because that's how Ronald stumbled upon that mouse some one day, and took him in as a pet. So Ronald finds this out by the prisoner Azkaban, and also the doctor that's a werewolf, and we find out he's the werewolf, and it's not the prisoner Azkaban, which we thought it was the werewolf, because that's what Harry and his friends thought that was the werewolf, who was the werewolf, but it was this professor that was a werewolf. And we find this out when he's looking at the moon, he painfully turns into a werewolf. And he starts wolfing. Oh, and it's out of fucking nowhere. Not even foreshadowed, build up until it's just misleading you until the truth is revealed. Ugh. But wait, there's more to the story. Yes, this is when they're leaving the treehouse, and he gets turned to werewolf, and everyone else runs, except for the prisoner of Azkaban, who turns out to be actually a decent guy. He was framed and got abandoned behind by the professor in Azkaban, which is the worst person you can get in the Hogwarts walls of Harry Potter into. And we find out he willingly turns into a werewolf himself to defend Harry's life and his friends. So the good werewolf is the prisoner Azkaban, and the bad werewolf is the professor. And they have a werewolf fight. And then the prisoner Azkaban is down for the count and reverts back to his human form after he kills the professor and defeats him in his werewolf form. You see, the prisoner Azkaban can turn into werewolf with his own free will, but the guy can't. Is the muscle is like a muscle reflex with the professor, I guess. So, yeah. It's not really explained why they have why it works like that for them. You're just supposed to accept it because the wonderful world of Harry Potter. Kill me. Now, do we have this as explain the book series and the Azkaban book that's we based off of? It explains other stuff that it promised me it makes you ask so many questions. What's going on? Questions. The book does explain those answers, like what the fuck is going on, so you don't have to worry what's going on. If you're reading the book, but if you're reading the movie, watching the movie, as you're just going to wonder why. You're wondering why is this happening? What's the point of this? The movie you're watching, Azkaban. And so Ron gets injured, and Harry thinks he saw his ghost of his father. So they go back in time, only to reveal that the person he saw and was not his father or a ghost of his father, but himself casting the spell and saving his own life from the future. After he goes back in time with Smiley with her time travel necklace. After Ronald's down for the count in the hospital bed in handicap. It's revealed to us, the audience. And Harry thinks this all makes sense. And Hermione fucking lost. How the fuck does that make any sense? She's thinking to herself. And said, this is making any sense. No shit. One says it makes sense. The other, that's the girl that has more common sense, says it does make sense. Oh boy, Harry thinks this whole thing makes sense somehow. Oh, I guess he's now a time travel master voodoo wizard. Help me. And they all live happily ever after reuniting with the power of bullshit friends and storytelling. MacGuffins. And they leave the world of Harry Potter. Wait, no. They don't leave the world of Harry Potter this time. They stay in Hogwarts this time. Until the fourth one. Help me. Oh, fuck me. This is a 0 out of 10. Good riddance. This movie's a shit show. How did we get popular? Because we are stupid people. So yeah, the wonderful world of Harry Potter is shit. At least the movies are. Books, no opposite, I have to say for those. Because this movies raise too many questions. What's going on? Why is this happening? Questions. What's the point of this question? And this one answers the most. Raises the most, I mean. When the third one came out. And then you. You just have to accept that this ain't going to get any better after the third one. It just gets all downhill from here in terms of making sense of anything. Quality storytelling. Who fucking needs storytelling? Consistent word building. Let's just make shit up. Bye.